All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1258 on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It is July 14th. It's been a minute since we've seen you all. I think it was like the beginning of the month. And we've had a lot going on. We had 4th of July. We had a whole week away from, or at least I had a whole week away from all of you. I was out helping out with our son's football team, and it took all my energy. Oh my gosh, so much. But it's a senior year, and I don't regret it, even though I'm a bit tired. But you're not here for my problems and all the things I do for a football team. Nope, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7. And tonight, on this beautiful night, Brandy is going to go through 6 questions at some point. She's going to show you a little taste of the advantage you get when you do our program. Because not only do we do content, do we do content, that was really weird the way that came out. But we also have a way for you guys to break down these exam questions. And this is just a small section, a little piece. This is a piece that we like to call I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know the answer. I don't know what the question is. I don't know what's going on. These are some great tips, tricks, and techniques that'll help you get through that to help you possibly. What did you do there? Sorry. Extremely distracted. Uh I'm like talking and all of a sudden I see like it looks like troll. It is techniques, tricks, and tips and stuff to help you get a question right. Look, so many people know the content. We just talked to somebody who was like scoring 80s and 90%, and they had passed a few exams already. And they took a whooping on their last two on the Series 65. And they were like, there were some questions I know that were not in what I was studying. They were not there. And the teacher did not teach these things. And I'm just like, what do I need to do? And they came to us because a former student of ours referred and said, I passed it on the first go. And they were like, well, what about this? And they're like, don't ask me. I had techniques. Brandy literally teaches you how to get past these questions or at least have a really good shot at getting them right if you don't know what's going on the screen. And she was like, let me talk to you, her. And look, we had another person who reached out and they were like, yo, I'm taking the series 26 questions and they're not working. Your techniques aren't working for me. I do the opposite game. I do the Mona. I do the blah blah blah. Look, guys. If you're just doing like what we show you on Tuesday, it's not a way to like get a passing score on its own. Like you actually have to know some content. I don't like to mislead anybody, but you actually have to do some work. You actually have to study. You have to actually know a thing or two. But I want to make sure that's perfectly clear that some of these techniques, tricks, and what are you doing, bro? What is going on? I wish you all knew like the conversation we had before this about fans getting shut off, lowered. She literally brings a fan because she's hot. She turned off my fan and turned on this personal fan for her. I can't sometimes. Anyways, you do have to know a thing or two. This is a nice little taste of it. This is a little bit of what we do, and this will help you get through those exams and get it past it. Right, Brandy? See, this is why I started asking you questions because I really noticed that you really need to get engaged. Go ahead, let's get through it. We have a lot of things going on so you guys can connect, so you guys can get into this. So if you want more than just the taste, if you want just more than me talking about stuff, if you're like, I want to be on here and I want to learn some stuff, you're gonna learn some stuff tonight. But you're not learning everything for free. Are you kidding me? Like, dude, we gotta like keep the lights on somehow. If we could work for free, if someone could show us how to like work for free and pay all our bills, please, please reach out. Let us know. And we will do this for free all day long. We will bankrupt the entire study prep industry. We will dominate it because I'm telling you, if we could do this for free, I would just do this all. We would do this for free all day long and just that's all we would do, honestly, for free. But not everything's for free. There's a cost to everything, right? So we have a little bit so that people aren't sure they can get checked in. They know, there's a community. If you guys are like one of those people that procrastinate, if you need somebody to clock in with, if you need someone to help you, and like we used to have students that would go onto this thing and then stay afterwards and ask us questions about studying. Sometimes if you stay afterwards, we still do that, but sometimes we waste time talking about, I don't know, 80s sitcoms or Brandy's craziness with the fans. Uh, Things like that just to bide time. But really, we're here for that extra bit of studying, so to help you out.
What?
It's so crazy right now. It is so anyways, during the week, Brandy does have these tutoring sessions. She's got small group tutoring. She's opened up her phone line. You can use Telegram. You can reach her out on Discord is the best way, and she can definitely help you out whenever you need help. We're very accessible people, whether the paid or the free. Obviously, the paid has more. If you're paying us, you obviously have way more top priority than somebody who's not. But we won't ignore you if you're not paying us. That's not how we are. We'll keep in touch. We'll definitely help you out. We'll guide you a little bit. Um, but we have a lot more to offer. We have 21-day plans to help you get through the information, learn our system. We also have an SIE Bootcamp coming up. We got books for sale. We got the Kona community I was just talking about. We got this free thing that we do. We have our phone number here, 951-290-3077. Give me a call, give me a text, scan the QR code, hit the links, and join in. All right. Talking about that boot camp, we have the SIE boot camp starting on Sunday, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
this Sunday.
This Sunday. Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. You buy the ticket, but you only need the edge.
Oh my gosh, nobody knows what you're talking about right now.
There is somebody old that's gonna watch this and remember those commercials. You buy the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Mickey Thompson. No. All right. Anyways, got $99. We got it special for the people who work. I call it the People's Boot Camp because we are going to have this in the evenings, 4 days, 4 hours. Brandy's going to do this thing from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock West Coast time. The other time zones are up on the screen, so that way you can check with what where you're at in this country and see if you can be there. If you can't be there, you can always get our 21-day plans. Those videos are on demand anytime you want. Plus, I always say this, $100 on the program, you get 3 books, plus tutoring, plus all the content, plus the system. If you can't do that, look, some people are not good with on demand. They need the live, they need the interaction. They like to be walked through it. They like to get through it in a set amount of time, and they love checking in with the teacher and they love that whole thing. That's what this is for. 4 days, 4 hours. Get on this, guys, Sunday through Wednesday. And if you're on the West Coast, you still have time to do business after it. And if you're on the East Coast, you're in bed before midnight. So it works out for everyone. We had a lot of people that loved it. So we're going to do it again on Sunday through Wednesday. And yeah, so go ahead and get registered with that. Brandy just put the link into the chat. So if you're on live, you can get on there. If you're watching us on YouTube, it is in our link tree. If you're watching us on anything else, on Patreon, whatever, there is a link in the post. To go ahead and get registered. You can pay for it there too. And get onto this program. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not following us on Instagram, I tell you what, I wish you would, because when they give us a picture and they let us know, we added another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got passers. We got passers. Oh my goodness, we got passers. Congratulations. We had 3 passers over the week. Actually, most of them over the weekend, this last weekend. Alma, congratulations on passing the SIE. Marie Kelley passed the Series 26, and Shay passed the Series 63. Marie is now a principal, and Shay is now fully licensed. Alma went to our last SIE boot camp.
Yep.
She followed the plan. She even reached out. She was like, she tested the whole thing that we sold her on, which was we will still be accessible to you, even though the boot camp's over.
Yep.
Please check in. Brandy gives you a plan when you do the boot camp. She followed it.
She did.
Did it. This is my score. Dude, she was scoring great.
Yeah, she was.
With the plan you gave her, and she went ahead and she was like, "Hey, this is what I need you to do. Any last advice? Blah blah blah." Gave it to her. She was extremely coachable. Boom, pass notice. There you go. Thank you. Maria Kelley, she techniques. She said what helped her out the most was definitely the techniques and the foundation she got from passing the SIE 6 and 63 with us. And she was like, I just applied that to the 26. I don't, it was techniques definitely helped me get the win, and definitely Kona helped me get that win. Thank you very much. She's now a principal. She has money under management. She has a team that's getting licensed through us. And guess what, guys? She's moving on up, just like the Jeffersons. So congratulations to Marie Kelley on getting that done. Super excited. Proud of you. And Shay Hisahi, 6. She was in your boot camps, right?
Yes, she was.
Yep. And she was in the SIE. She was in the 6 boot camp too.
No.
No. She got in the SIE boot camp. Then she decided to get onto our program for the 6 and the 63. Followed it. She was like,
Boom.
boom, done, fully licensed. And congratulations to you, Shay, on getting this done. She said definitely Kona and the techniques came in clutch. So congratulations to all 3 of you ladies. It is ladies' night, and that's just the way it is.
Yes, it is.
All right. Anything you want to add about these 3 ladies?
No, you covered it.
Solid breakdown, Brandy. All right, it's your turn. Test taking techniques Tuesday. Let's do it, Brandy. What do you got?
I got 6 questions.
Anything you want to share about this?
No content necessary.
All right, let's do it. Remember, you can't pass exams with just this kind of stuff that we're showing you tonight, but you know what? It sure helps on those questions. You don't know what the heck's going on.
Yeah, and like it's right here. For when you don't know the answer. Look, guys, if you know the answer, answer the question.
Answer the dang question.
If you don't know it, or you're hesitating, or you're overthinking, second guessing, use one of these.
So many times people are like, "Well, I knew it with content, then answer it with content."
So then answer it with content.
If let's relate it to sports. If you're right underneath the basket and we're playing basketball and you can just like lay it up, no one's defending you,
Just do that.
even though the coach threw up a whole plan for you to pass it to like 4 people and then that other person was going to score. Does it make sense to use that plan at that point if you're just wide open?
Oh man. Read the room.
Read the room, read the question. If it's easy, get the layup, go for the score,
Yeah.
get it right.
Yeah.
You don't need to have the other plan.
You guys have to remember, as you're studying, this will get easier because you're studying.
Just like if I'm relating it to basketball, you're going to get that crossover dribble the more you do it. Do you suck in the beginning? Of course. When you go between the legs and you're crossing it over, behind your back, you're going to hit everything but where it's supposed to go.
Right.
You're just going to get better and better.
So
What?
I have to say something real quick.
What?
You know how last week, well, on the 1st, the 2nd,
Yes.
that day, we broke that the qualification time period is shortening from 30 days to 15 days and 180 days to 60 days. And then I said, we're waiting for the regulatory notice to find out when this thing is going to be implemented. Y'all, we're still waiting.
Why did that come up right now?
Because I was on the interwebs this morning.
Did you just get ADD attacked right now?
Yes, I did. And everybody who might have referred to us as clickbait
Yeah.
is now reposting the same thing that we posted.
Yeah, because
Just saying.
they're fools. Said it.
Heard it here first.
Said it, meant it. You know why? Because I firmly believe in this. There's some people will read for themselves, and there's some people that will have others read to them.
Right.
We are Brandy is a go read for myself. She literally went through all this stuff, all this legal jargon, literally sent it to other people that are more familiar with legalities and said, what does this say to you? Picked it apart, 3 different websites. I'm not even kidding you. Before she opened her mouth and said, this is what's going to happen.
Yes, I did.
We literally went to the source and had all this stuff. And then we had, these stale male people, that little lady Brandy all over the interwebs and said she was doing clickbait. And then they were like, oh, turns out she's right.
Literally reposting the same screenshot I posted.
They're all folios.
And said the same thing I did. It is immediate. We're just waiting for the implementation.
Okay. Anyways, I don't know why you went down that rabbit hole. I followed you because I'm a supporter, but let's do the techniques, Brandy.
Well, because I'm just saying.
6 questions. 6 questions. Let's go. I had it all opened up and you're like, but first.
Yeah, because it came to my head. I wanted to say it in the beginning, but I forgot. Okay, so we have counter cyclical, defensive, cyclical growth. These two are exact opposite of each other. And this is two words, whereas everybody else only has one word. The answer is this. Oh, I should probably reveal the question. The question says, it's a producer of gold, platinum, other precious metals. This is an example of what industry? That's what it says. All right. Next. Who's distracted now? I have
I'm not the one talking.
SPO, I have IPO, I have APO, but then I have ACFO. D is definitely different, y'all.
If you didn't know what a CFO was, how would you
There's
find that?
that nothing. It's just an F.
God, do you guys see that?
It's
The
just a
difference was the F.
oh question. What's not a user transaction? How about the CFO, which is the
Chief
chief financial
Financial
advisor?
Officer.
Sir,
You're welcome. I got you.
I know what a CFO is. Okay, but we didn't need to know.
You don't need to know that. You just need to know that that is not a P.
Correct. So I went through here and I said, okay, airplane
Huh.
producer,
Pan American, by the way.
Pan. Yeah. And then it says a heavy equipment manufacturer. Okay, so check this out. Airplanes and heavy equipment have one thing in common. That would be steel. And then automobile manufacturer, guess what it has in common?
I just
Same.
noticed they put
Steel.
centipede equipment
Oh yeah.
instead of caterpillar.
Yeah. I didn't even pay attention to that.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the
But
question.
then not only does D have the and, but it's also talking about grain and cereal, which has nothing to do with steel
No, it does not.
or metal.
Major Mills grain. It's all grain.
It's the answer.
It's different.
It's the only one different.
Small,
There you go.
little, yellow.
And look it, we have industries. We have industries. We didn't need to know anything about the industries to get these two questions correct.
No, you just need to be paying attention.
Pay attention.
And this is what we were talking about. Some people are like, these techniques don't work. A lot of times people send us questions and technique stuff that doesn't work, and they're not even paying attention to what the question's asking.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like sometimes you guys get so wrapped up in the content of it all that you don't pay attention to what it's actually saying.
Right. Right. Then I have okay, so this one was a little weird because I was like, oh, well, this one has the and, right? Attend the regulatory conference, a yearly sum to the SEC. I'm gonna be real. I don't see this as an and. Does that make sense? Like I don't see this one as an and because in my brain I just says C SEC.
Well, and there's two ands on the screen, and usually when you have answers with more than one and, it doesn't work anyway.
True, but in this case it did because I didn't even notice that and like I said in B I didn't like I glanced over it because it's the SEC. That's how my brain sees it. Anyways, the question said I'm gonna apply for FINRA and what do I agree to do? I don't know. How about comply with the rules that if I'm gonna join an association or an authority or a membership, I'm going to do the most basic thing on the planet and I'm going to comply to its rules. Does that make sense?
So this is a case where we say that two ands don't work, but this does work. But this is again looking at what the question is really asking you
Yeah.
and applying common sense, which is that you're just going to follow rules and
Yeah.
regulations
I'm part of a member.
on the most basic level.
Yeah. I'm a member of this group. I got to adhere to its rules.
I mean, if you belong to anything,
yeah. I'm saying
there's always rules and regulations.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have a communication, a letter, an internal memo. And then I looked at the question and it says not with the public.
That'd be the internal memo.
Yes.
I mean, for those who are still reading this and making sure that you got that. I mean, I don't know why that didn't jump off the screen. But if it's internal, that's not public, is it?
But I don't know what institutional
Who
communication is.
who cares?
Exactly. This is one of those cases where we don't care because
Public?
I focused on the words that I could using
What am I
words I
trying?
know.
What are we trying to show you guys today?
How to get to an answer if I don't know content.
Not only that, but listen to what the question's actually saying.
Yes. That too. I'm just kidding. No, you're right.
You know what I mean, fellas? When your lady goes, you heard me, but you didn't listen to me.
Yup. No, I'm just kidding. This is gonna watch. So look at
Got to turn off the noise canceling headphones sometimes.
A, B, and C and D are all talking about offerings, right? They're all offerings. Okay, but when I look at this, I go, okay, well, that might be true, but this one is initial, this is additional, this is a combo, and this is a subsequent. I'm not looking at anything else.
No, it's subsequent.
Right. And so I went to the question and I said, a company, here I'm going to highlight a company in order to raise capital
Yes, that would be initial.
wants to sell shares to stock. The company stock is not currently trading.
Ooh, that's the second part.
So if it's not currently trading, that means I have to do it the first time. And by the way, B and D are the same answers.
I was just gonna ask you that after we were done there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say additional and subsequent. Isn't that the same dang thing?
This is the same. So I can't pick one. So it's an immediate cross off. And what are we combining up here? There's nothing to combine.
Well, it was very clear. You can't combine anything because it's already closed.
Yeah, there's not two things.
It said already not currently trading, so that means you can't add anything additional. That totally throws off the combo plate. You can't have beans and rice on the plate if it said we're only doing beans.
Right. Well, that was the last one.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
That's it, y'all. That's it. We finished. That was it. If anything we could do is a solid takeaway, look, the techniques are great. There's a great way to get to these questions. If anything, it's a great way to look at an intimidating question and break it down. But what we show you here tonight was just a little bit, just a taste. Guys, there's a whole way that Brandy breaks these questions down by the letter, like literally a 4-step process that she teaches. We have those videos for sale on Patreon. If you don't want to be a member, we have them available. If you are a member, all you got to do is literally open the post up that went to your email today, scroll in that little post there, and you will see that it says OM's 4-step process to break those questions down. And then there's a link and you click on it. Guys, don't sleep on the process. The process is what's going to help you get that pass notice, just like our passers, Alma, just like Shay, just like Marie. You could be the next one. You can. You just got to stay coachable. You got to listen to the question, break it down. We'll be down. We'll be back on. Are we going to be back Thursday?
I believe so.
I will be back Thursday.
Oh.
No?
No.
No, we will not be back Thursday. We'll be back Tuesday of next week. Will we?
The boot camp.
Oh, snapples. We'll be back Thursday of next week. I know this is crazy, guys, but we are literally on the free. It is really causing a stir with our last senior year with our son, and we are like all trying to be good parents and be there for the last year, for the last go around, for the last thing, and doing boot camps and stuff, and then not missing out on the last things for him. So, apologize. Main thing, stay tuned. Be subscribed to our Patreon. You will get all the notifications of our schedule. Pay attention to that Google Calendar. It'll have the updates. Brandy needs to go through there and update that. And then we will have those updated on the Telegram as they come out. And want to say thank you to everyone. We appreciate you. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands and don't touch your face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you guys practice techniques in your quizzes. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.